Hi there, and welcome to our premiere show of Days and Nights with me, Sir Nick Faldo. Now, Days and Nights is wherever I go, I take a camera crew. Come along and explore some of the most amazing places in the world and meet some of the most interesting people. Who knows what we're going to get up to? One thing's for sure, we're going to have quite an adventure and loads of fun. So let's get started. Welcome to Days and Nights with Sir Nick. I am in a rather stunning Inspirado home on the hillside of La Jolla overlooking the Pacific Ocean, and we're going to take you on a rather cool journey up the coast to Pebble Beach and see who I run into. And how about a very San Diego Margarita? I'll show you how to make one or two. And you'll get a great lesson on driving, distance and accuracy from Faldo Formula. But before we head up the coast to Pebble Beach, let's have a spot of music. Now, I have a real problem with Siri and what's her name, Alexa, but I've got Alex. Alex? We're winging our way up the beautiful California coast to one of my favorite golfing destinations in the world, Pebble Beach.
You know what they say, if you want to get to heaven, you've got to go through Atlanta. But if you want to get to golfing heaven, you've got to come through Pebble Beach, because my goodness, look at it. All you've got to do is look at the pictures. You don't need words. It is probably the most beautiful golfing spot on planet Earth. And this whole Monterey Peninsula, everywhere you look, you've got coves and rocks and ocean, and for me, it's a special spot. I live for this week up there. That's the 18th Tower. So it's a pretty special spot because we can look out down that view. And over the years, we've seen some incredible weather. We have been here when it has been chucking it down and we actually got rained out. And then other times we come and the surf is unbelievable. And they've even engineered that wall so the waves hit it and go ka-thump, and they head back outwards, so we get an amazing spray. I think I stood on the green one year in about a 50-mile-an-hour wind trying to do a Superman, whatever. Anyway, Carmel is a beautiful little town. You've got Big Sur heading all the way that way, so it is one of the places, if you're a golfer, you got to come and see it.
The AT&T Pro-Am here at Pebble Beach draws large crowds each year, and on Wednesday before the first round begins, an added bonus is the very popular 3M Celebrity Challenge. It's a 5-hole team play event with TV, film and professional sports stars that love to come and play and raise a lot of money for their charities. For the past few years, it's been my honor to don the caddy bib and carry the bag of Hollywood legend, actor, producer, director, Clint Eastwood.
Boom!
Team Eastwood is looking for a three-peat in this event, but Team Murray, led by actor-comedian Bill Murray, is hoping to stop their run. It's not so much about the winning or losing today. Instead, it's walking the immaculate fairways of Pebble Beach, entertaining the fans, playing for some great causes, and having me suggest a bit of golf advice.
Just imagine you're putting it with a lot of love. If you get here and the shoulder goes up, look at that where the shaft's gone out, and then you can release it. So maybe try a few on the range. We'll just get there and the left shoulder goes just to the sky, and that will drop it inside. There you go, that's it, just up and through. There you go, look where the club went. The club went over there. Oh, careful, get up, stop. Hey, look at the size of that seagull in the sky.
And sharing a little one-on-one time,
with this wonderful group of celebrity golfers.
So yeah, I hear you want to be an actor. Tell me what you're...
I could easily do a British commander, couldn't I? I could do Colonel Bertie, quite easy. And then last year we were on the caddy theme. I said, oh, well, I could be a caddy in a movie.
You could be a villain?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to thump somebody. Why not? I haven't thumped anybody for 50 years.
I'd love to see Nick Faldo be a villain.
No idea. I've even lost Clint. Where is...
Bill Murray over there?
I'm not even paying attention with my caddying skills.
I was having such a good time visiting and coaching that thankfully my legendary caddy, Fanny Sunison, was able to relieve me of my caddy duties.
This is my buddy Clay. Clay's got a very cool story because when I was caddying, well, I've been 4 years now, so it was 2 years ago, when your son was here, he threw out a pretty cool line.
So my son William is walking with me in the celebrity shootout, and I introduced him to Nick, Sir Nick, and I said, William, my son loves golf. He was 9 years old. I said, this is one of the greatest golfers of all time, one of the greatest swings of all time. I said, he's won more than you can imagine. And he looks at me and he says, Dad, he goes, why is he caddying? I didn't have an answer for that.
I'm still asking that question, why am I caddying?
This putt by Bill Murray sealed the victory for his team this year. But there were still 2 holes to play, and Team Eastwood was determined not to be shut out. So I began to hatch a couple of plans. One that may just get us to win the next hole, and the other to be a star in the next Clint Eastwood movie. You'll see how I do with my plans coming up when Days and Nights returns in just a moment.
This segment on Days and Nights is sponsored by Medterra CBD.
Welcome back to Days and Nights. The trophy for this year's Celebrity Challenge will go to Team Murray, but there's still a couple of holes left. As Clint Eastwood's caddy, I'm going to bend a few rules. I'm going to make sure at least we get on the board and win for Clint's charities. So I've got a little idea on the par 3 17th. While Clint hits his ball, I'm going to hit another ball from behind him at the same time. No one's going to notice, are they?
Oh, great shot. Look, there it goes, Clint. Look at that. Oh, it's on the green. Wow, way to go, Clint. That was away. Shot.
My cunning plan is coming together. Kira Dixon knows what to do, but can she pull off this delicate little shot close to the famous Watson spot?
Brilliant.
Beautiful shot.
Go.
Come on, baby.
Go.
Look at that, Kira.
Oh, I see.
Kira Dixon.
A lovely bump and run with a hybrid. Now it's up to Clint to be the hero and make this short putt for a fistful of dollars. Well done, I do believe it helps to have a backup plan of an invisible man. With only the famous par 5 18th to play, now's my chance to pitch Clint for a juicy acting role. I just want one line. Just one line, Clint.
I want you to look at this. I had 2 horse riding lessons. What do you think? So I can now, I'm riding Western, I've had 2 lessons. I can cook spaghetti and eat spaghetti, so maybe I could be in your next spaghetti Western. What do you think? Is there a shot?
I haven't done a spaghetti Western for a long time. In fact, I haven't even done a Western.
Any Western, what do you think?
This looks like it's riding pretty good. So
Yeah, I had proper lessons.
if that's you,
That's me. So I feel like I've done everything I possibly can to get just a line in one of your movies, just an incy-wincy part.
Nick,
what else have I got to do?
Nick, I think you should stick with golf.
It's a bit late. I'm 63 this summer. My golfing days were half my life ago. I'm looking for I've obviously been a TV
Imagine
analyst.
being a 63-year-old get thrown off that horse and splatter on the ground.
Yeah, but that's all part of it, isn't that? What's my odds?
You
What's
know,
the
I
odds?
haven't done a Western since Unforgiven.
Okay.
But if I ever do another one,
If great.
you're in.
That's all I need. the if. That's all I want, is to live my life on if.
Gonna be it.
If this great man does another Western, I have a role.
I haven't seen much of Bill Murray today because he just keeps disappearing. He's usually off entertaining the crowds or getting up to some shenanigans, but I made a diligent effort to finally catch up with him.
Got any business tips? Because I'm going to start a restaurant that's going to rival you. It's going to be called the Jug and Jacket.
Oh, well, you want my advice?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Remember I told you.
The jug will be the bar and the jacket will be the restaurant. So brilliant, isn't it?
So it's not like it's just a little thing in a barber coat?
No.
Tell you don't do it.
Don't do it. All right. You're invited to the opening night. Great.
So Team Murray takes the Celebrity Challenge trophy this year, but a good time was had by all. The celebrities, whether they are veterans or rookies, did not disappoint, and this great crowd loved watching them. Another perfect day's golf at Pebble Beach in the books. A big thanks to Fanny for assisting me, and of course thanks to Clint. I mean, seriously, who would have thought my career would lead to me looping for a legend like that? What a man. There's lots more to come on this edition of Days and Nights, but first, yours truly, the Master Tester, has a review on a very interesting, brand new, tiny little golf product.
Welcome to Master Tester, and today we are testing teas. And all the way from Australia, we got Adam from Tour Tea. For Struth's sake, mate, it's only a bloody tea. How can it help my game?
Bloody good tea, mate, to
Oh,
be
really?
honest with you. So
How?
the way the tea
Why?
is designed, initially it's got little nodules on top of the tea. So what that does...
Hang on, let's see the size of your nodules. They're tiny.
Yeah, but what it does, it enables the ball to sit a smidgen above it.
Does it really?
Yeah, and it's all USGA approved.
So let's
Give
grab
the driver a rip.
let's grab a driver. Seriously,
So
these tiny, I mean, they're tiny, they're not even the thousandths of an inch.
Which gives you more distance and more control, so give it a rip.
Wow, see if I can notice, see if it comes hurtling off. Across and
Look at that. So we've done the TrackMan testing on it, and the testing came out that it goes 12 yards further than a standard tee.
12.
12 yards further.
You are kidding.
No,
Just
not at
from
all.
that. So my 268, I carried it the other day on the
280
simulator.
now.
I can carry it maybe 280.
Maybe a bit longer if you go after it.
Well, you must be a tea nerd to sit and design a tea bag, for crying out loud. Always thought it was just a bit of wood with a thing on top. A low one. 107, so he's only went 253, all right. It still necked it, and it still can't be. It says 281. I am amazed. This fella, it was definitely going further. I've got ball speed of 163. That's 1 yard off tour average, I believe. 281 carry. I saw a 282. 112 miles an hour. I have not had 112 miles an hour clubhead speed. I can't believe that. 12 more yards. Anyway, that is quite incredible. So we've got a groove cleaner.
Yep.
Pitch mark repairer. Hopefully with the weight of it, we won't lose it, but
Yep.
more importantly, we get 12 more yards.
Definitely, and it's pretty much unbreakable.
So if I need to get more than the 2 tees you very kindly given me,
You can head over to gettoatea.com, and it's got all the information on there you can purchase online there.
thank you so much. And thank you. I'm Sir Nick, the Master Tester.
Coming up, I show you my perfect San Diego Margarita, baby. And you'll learn some Faldo Formula tips that I believe will really help your driving, and we'll hear some more classical guitar right here on Days and Nights. This segment of Days and Nights is sponsored by Sick Putters. Welcome back to Days and Nights.
I am in a rather stunning Inspirato home on the hillside of La Jolla, and we're going to do something very athletic. How about a very San Diego Margarita? Cut the lime up and obviously put that on the rims of your 2 giant freshly frozen cocktail glasses here, these big fellas, and oh, that's not bad for, oh yeah, that's quite a good little presentation, isn't it? Our tequila, grapefruit, orange, lime, 100% blue agave. Now, I was told moons ago, 32, 3, 4, 5. And there it is. San Diego Margarita. Oh, I've just got to have a little less salt and then, oh, and a bit of salt over your left shoulder for a bit of luck. That's delicious. So there you go. It's easy as that. One before dinner to burn the fats, and one after dinner to start the party. Thank you.
I've created my new mind-body swing instructional series called the Faldo Formula to share how I improved my game, and I'm having much more fun now I'm in my 60s. I want to show you now, right now, at 62, why I'm still really enjoying hitting golf balls, because every day is different. We feel different every day, don't we? So we can approach that and learn from that on how we hit a golf ball. I'm going to hit some drivers, and I've got 4 different thoughts and feelings of the physics of our golf game, i.e., if your body is moving faster than the club head, the club arrives, I call it arrives second to the ball. This is first, this is second, and that should send the golf ball obviously lower and to the right. If the arms go faster than the body, they're going to keep going, and the golf ball should go a little higher and to the left. I've got to set up with that purpose. That's what I want to do. I want to hit this golf ball low and to the right. Let me hit one like that one. I'm going to put my attention simply on the speed of my body, and it goes low and it's trying to go off to the right. So we do the absolute opposite. So I'm just going to take my normal backswing and throw my arms at it as fast as I can. That was different. I hope you could see the difference. Next, if my head goes slightly ahead of the ball, it narrows the angle, and obviously again it can come in later and send it low and to the right. So again, this could help you if you've been somebody always falling back on it. But I'm just going to send my head forward and all my weight and see what happens. Golf ball goes low and wants to go to the right. We do the opposite. So I'm going to go backwards with my head. If I clear correctly, my head's trying to go that way. Arms are obviously going to go faster. Back. Look at that. That might be twice the height of that other one without saying hit it high. You see, physically, I changed something and got a completely different result. So if that's all that body movement seems a bit too much, put a picture in your mind. Driver's got 9.5 degrees. So all I'm going to say to myself, when I get to impact, I'm going to turn the 9 degrees into 6. It's simply my thought is just take the loft off the club. So I can stand at, say, 9 degrees, hit it at 6. Turn it into 6, and that was a wow. That came out hot. And my 4th little drill, it may be taking it up a notch, is to put my focus in different parts of my body for speed. So let's start with the left hip and see what happens. Same backswing, scrape, turn, and fire the left hip. Got a nice high fade with that one. And now I do the right hip. Right hips, turn there and right hip through. Pretty nice and solid. Slightly different shape. It went higher with a very slight draw. So let's go left shoulder at speed. Same with everything. Left shoulder. Whoosh. Pulled so hard with the left shoulder, it started a little left, but it started to come back. Pretty good shot. And then we do the right shoulder. As fast as I can. Let's see what happens. And fire it. Wow, look at that. That again has gone. So I've learned from 4 different shots. If you've been hooking it or slicing it and you then fire a different part of your body and that corrects it for you, your choice. What do you think you might do? You can watch hours and hours of mind-body swing from Faldo Formula videos that I believe will really help your game. It did mine. It's normally $100 for a year's subscription, but due to this global pandemic and no new golf to watch, I'm going to give it for free until the first major of 2020 is played. Visit daysandnights.com.
I'm joined by San Diego's premier guitarist. This is Alex Guillen. That's correct, Alex?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
So, you know, what's the hardest thing to play? Like we golfers, we've got to hit 60-yard bunker shots or 1-irons onto a green.
Guys, yeah.
Like golfers, we're fussy, you see. Please give me a quick 101 lesson of the different styles that you can play.
Okay, so I do a lot of Latin styles. One of them is the bossa nova, and it kind of sounds like this.
Yeah, I kind of know that, yeah. Oh, I can go into my Ipamina. Small and da 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 da.
That's it.
The girl from Watford went by and they went, cool, blimey. Anyway, so you're born and raised in San Diego. What's the most beautiful thing apart from the ocean and the beautiful weather?
Wow, you have the people, the food, the music. It's just, you know, a great vibe.
Let's all sit back and enjoy.
Stay tuned for more on Days and Nights. On the next Days and Nights with me, Sir Nick, we will visit with the greatest competitive surfer of all time, Kelly Slater, both in Paris and at Pebble Beach. You'll get more help for your golf game from Faldo Formula. We'll get a great kitchen tip from Iron Chef Kat Cora and sample some of the Central Coast of California's most delectable wines.
Thank you, Alex. And I hope you enjoyed the show. For more on Days and Nights, go to daysandnights.com. Hit it out.